Good morning, friends from California. Good morning to my friends Lisa from Monaco, Rita in Canada. Lisa, it's evening for you. Rita, it's morning. So glad that we are here very early to just chat, to discuss, to have a Q&A about our business. We love your questions that you always forward to us and ask us. And we always want to make sure that we're educating, sharing, empowering, but also really bringing awareness to what our business is about and what working online really looks like on a day-to-day basis. So we love to do that, and we are happy here to answer some questions today. So I will just hop on right now. My name is Charlotte Coro. I'm a mama to three. I live in California, and I'm a jeweler by profession, but I love my digital business because it really ties in so well and gives me the flexibility and the freedom to mommy my children from home while I work flexibly right in the comfort of my home. And that's why we are all here. That's why we are pursuing this flexibility as well. So today, we have a few questions that we're going to really be tackling. One of the questions we're going to really answer is, what is our business about? We get that question a lot, and all of you really, I know you want to know. You've been curious, and here we are to bust that curiosity. The other question is going to be, do you need experience to be a part of this business? We're going to tackle that as well. And how fast can you see results being a part of the business as well? And then also, what does a day to day look like as a digital business owner in our digital space? So, thank you guys. We're going to just engage. It's going to be free flowing. Have fun with it and bring all those questions in the chat as we answer. Engage with us, and we would love to get to know you. All right. So, today we're going to start with this simple question: what is a digital business about? What is a business about? We see you show up every single time, every day. What is this business about? So I'm going to pass it on to Rita. Rita, do you want to answer that question? What is this business that you really talk so proudly about? We want to know. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Charlotte, for asking the hardest question.
Right?
um, Hi, everyone. Thank you for tuning in live. If you're going to watch the replay, thank you for your attention. My name is Rita, and I am an immigrant living in Canada for a long number of years. The reason I started my business was pretty much when I lost my job, I was literally told, that's it, you don't work for us anymore after, over 10 years of working for the hotel. So I had no other choice. Right in the pandemic, I had to find a solution online, and that's how I found the business. And today I am my own boss. I don't work for anyone but myself. So what is this business all about? It's an opportunity to start your very own business. That's what I would say, because we all own a business. We don't work for anyone except we work for ourselves. So it's a great opportunity for people who is looking for additional income, but you don't want to work for someone. You want to build something of your own. That's what we all have this business for, why we joined the platform, right? And we do a business in partnership, is what I would say. So when I say partnership, literally everything is in partnership. We share the costs of running an online business in terms of having our sales system built. Building a online system is not cheap, and nobody can do it from if you don't have skills or experience, right? So through our business, we run our business in partnership. We don't have to bring any product or services ourselves. Literally everything is in partnership. And we simply do our marketing online. We do digital marketing using social media platforms, and business involves selling, And because we are running a business in partnership, we get access to our sales system, the support, the training, the products, the services, everything. We simply earn sales commissions. So we do marketing, we earn sales commissions. Together with that, we create awareness about our business, and we help anyone who's interested in starting a business as well. So that's pretty much what we do in this online business. And much touched on how we make the money, but the best part is you don't have to sell anything. You just have to do marketing. you know,
Yeah.
but yeah, I just had to say it because a lot of the time people ask, or say that, oh my God, selling, it's not for me.
Mm.
Well, you don't have to sell. You don't have to do any of the hard part. You
No.
simply have to promote. And we teach you how to promote, what to promote, how to connect with people, how to answer questions, everything. But the main work is you do your marketing and the system closes the sales. You earn sales commissions, you educate people. Anyone interested, you can help them set up a business just like us.
Mm.
So that's it, Charlotte. I hope I answered your
I
question.
Oh,
think
absolutely.
you've
I
said
know. I
everything.
like how detailed you are. I love that. Yes. I think you answered every little question I think that really comes with that big question. Yeah. So that is good. You were able to share with us what this business is about, how it's done, how you earn commissions, because that's a question people say. We hear a lot. We don't see you guys talk about products. What do you sell in this business, right? So we have a variety of different products, but like Rita said, we do not necessarily sell. And so we want you to come on the inside, learn about the whole system and how it really works together. It's a system, like Rita said, it's built to really work very well together. And so you have to learn that part of it. And we can't wait to share that with you. All right. So no, so now that we know what we do you need experience to be a part of this business? What does that look like for someone who has never worked in the online space, who probably even doesn't have a Facebook account, right? How does that look like?
Yeah.
Lisa, if you could share with us a little bit.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. My name is Lisa. I'm actually retired now and I'm British, but living in the south of France. And I was always traveling. I danced professionally and I had my own wellness business in Monaco, teaching Pilates, nutrition coaching, and I really loved what I did. But actually, COVID hit us, and like Rita, I my doors closed overnight, and I didn't have a job. We moved to a very rural location, and I didn't have clients. And I was like, okay, what shall I do next? And that's when I discovered this business. So Rita and Charlotte have said quite a lot about what this online business is. And I just wanted to add, if you have a dream that's big and you want to realize your dream, an online business is the way to go today. Because if you look at the young people today, many people are now working online because after the pandemic, nobody wanted to go back to a 9 to 5 job. We were used to working from home. Everybody started using Zoom and everybody got familiar with the online tools. And that is what we use in this business. And it's just amazing that we can work from home and we can get closer and closer to our goals. So, Charlotte's question was, do you need any specific experience or skills? Well, absolutely not. I had never worked in an administrative sector. I didn't have any skills. I was a dancer. Nobody actually cared if I could do double pirouettes or the splits, right? So when I started looking for a job, I felt quite inadequate because what could I bring to the marketplace? And at the beginning, I was like 40, 50, and people of my age were managers. They were quite high up now, and there was I starting from scratch. So what I absolutely loved about this business is that I didn't need any specific skills. We have such a fantastic training that you can actually learn everything on the go. So we say learn as you earn, because you can start earning as soon as your website is set up, but you will follow the training step by step at your own pace, and everything that you need to be successful is taught to you. So we have the access to the masterminds. We have literally expert marketers that teach us how to do attraction marketing. And some people say to me, well, what is attraction marketing? Well, it's basically we have a business page and we attract people by putting content out that will attract somebody very much like yourself who is also looking for work online. So it's really easy. I mean, for me, I don't know about you two guys, but it doesn't feel really that like I'm working, but of course it is work. And we have to consider it like we are business owners. So the work that we put in is what we get out of it. So that actually brings us on to the next question, I think, which is how fast can we get results? That is something that is asked all the time. If I start today, when will I, if I invest my money, when will I get results? So who wants to go ahead and answer that question?
I will pop on real quick and answer
Yeah.
a little bit, and you guys can come in as well because our
Yeah.
experience is different, right?
Mhm.
But we will say that for when it comes to results in business, it's really all going to start with your mindset, your why, and how bad do you want it, right? There's some things that really come together when it comes to how fast you can see results, because it's easy to start a business and do nothing, right? If you come in with an employee mentality, you're going to expect a paycheck at the end of the month, because we hear that all the time. You're starting a business and someone will say, so when is my paycheck coming in? We're like, well, you got to work it, right? And that's what really business is all about. However, we will say like a lot of things are already set in place for you. So all you need to do is come in, do your training, put time in doing your training, get equipped with the knowledge, with the systems, how they work, how they operate, how they function. And then you are able to have a clear understanding of what you are doing. And then you're able to really follow step-by-step instructions and guidelines, and your business is up and running. So once your business is up and running, then like Lisa and Rita were saying, you start attracting people that are going to work with you and partner with you in this same business. So the results really depends on how much and you want to put in, and how fast, how much you are putting into your business. And that really counts a lot.
There's no overnight miracle in this business.
That's right.
If somebody says to you, you're going to make 10,000 in your first month, then get your skates on, run, because it's probably never going to happen.
Right?
Yeah, run away. This business is authentic. We are going to teach you how to build a long-term sustainable business. So we're building it up gradually to the point where you are so well advanced in your business that you will be able to leave a legacy to your children. And all of us want to do that.
Right.
Yeah. So that's a good thing to think about. It's not overnight, but we do make money. We do get results, and it does depend on the work that you put in. Yeah. Rita, do you want to add anything?
Yeah, absolutely. It's not overnight. It took me, and if I have to be transparent, it took me well over 90 days to start seeing some result, not that momentum, but this is my full-time income now. It pays the bills. It hits my bank account good. So, it's very good in the long run. And you can't build time and financial freedom overnight. The potential is so good that it can replace your job income. It can give you more than that. And the sky is the limit, because it's your business. You want to make more money, you do more work, you do more marketing, let our system close more sales for you, so there is no cut here. There is no cap here, like a salary, there is that much you can make, that's in your contract, and then you keep praying and working hard. Like every year I get like 1%, 2%, maybe 5% raise, right? But in our business, you can give raise to yourself every week, every month, every day.
There's no limit, right?
Yes, absolutely.
There's no limit.
Absolutely.
Right.
When you start to earn in one day what you would be earning like in a month, then that makes you think, wow, this business works, our system works. You just trust in the process, and you can be making more money than you did in your full-time job.
Yeah.
And of course, this business does give us the flexibility to work when we want to, whenever we want to. So it's the flexibility which is also really motivating, and that's why I started the business, was to have more flexibility and just to work whenever I wanted to, because as I said, I'm retired You don't want to be working 9 to 5. You don't want traffic jams. You don't want to be commuting. I mean, this is just perfect. You can work in the garden. And yeah.
That's good. Thank you
yeah.
for sharing, guys. And that one thing that people usually forget is that when you start a business, you've got to build a foundation for your business, right? Because just like saying results will come right away. Yes, results will come, but a foundation is so important. Look at it like building a structure. They put that foundation, they put in the rocks, fill in all the gravel and all the things, because that's going to hold up the building for the long run, right? And many people are very impatient when they're in that season of building the foundation. They just already want to see the structure, the house all up and ready to go. But we show you, we support you how to build that firm foundation that will carry your business forward for years and years and years to come. And this is a business you can pass on to your family, to your children. So you need a good firm foundation. And that is all really in our system. That is all in our training. And you have a community to support you do that as well. Thank you, friends. Now we are going to really conclude with our last question. I think, like, what does the day-to-day look like for our business as business owners? What does that look like for someone who has a full-time job? Can they find their pace in this business as well?
It's probably different for everybody as well, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Because you have younger children. I don't.
Right.
Rita, do you want to start? Because I'm not sure what your day looks like.
Yes, absolutely. And I mean, I know you guys have your take on this as well, and feel free to jump in. But typically, I just want to let everyone know what kind of work to expect when it comes to building an online business. The number one work is marketing. Like, there is no ifs and buts about it. When you own a business, you can't make sales if no one is buying, right? No one is paying for your product and services, whatever your business is providing for people, right? You're not making any sales, which means no income. So it all starts with marketing. If people can see you, they can know what your business is about. If they love your product and service, they'll come and buy from you, and therefore you make sales. So the number one role of a business owner online is to do marketing, is to create that awareness and let people know about your business. Now, marketing strategies is very different for every different business out there. For our business, is pretty much storytelling, attraction marketing, sharing our online journey, and how we can help somebody else through our business. That's pretty much what we do marketing on. We are coaches and mentors, so that's our marketing strategy, is more so on how we can show the potential of working online and how we can help somebody launch their business. That's pretty much what we do marketing on. And I'll very quickly say the second thing that we do is engaging. Engaging is pretty much when we are marketing, we are looking to connect with people, and people have questions. That's why we're doing this Q&A, right? People have questions. So engaging is basically answering questions based on the platforms, the marketing strategies. We all have different strategies we are using, so we engage and respond, answer questions, guide people. That's another thing we do. And then the third thing is pretty much learning, because if you're coming in this from no experience, you don't know what to do, you're gonna learn. So that's another role, and learning never stops. Like, I literally plug into my training almost every week. I attend masterminds, I read books, podcasts. I keep on learning and improving my mindset because I want to take my business to another level, right? That's my take on that, guys. So yeah, Lisa, like, what do you think about that?
Yeah, it's very much, we all start, obviously, to increase our income. That's why most people start a business, but it's very much a personal journey of growth and transformation. And it's a people's business. So like Rita said, we're connecting with people. You have to like people. I mean, this business is not for everyone. You have to like people. You have to want to talk to people. We are very transparent. So obviously, in this session, we're not giving you all the answers that you may have. You do have to follow the process. So you do have to join our bigger group, where you will get pre-coaching videos which give you details, and then we will be able to answer all your questions in detail before anyone commits to this. So I always like to think that my potential people that want to join the business, that you're really comfortable before you join. So the transparency is that we're going to answer all your questions as they come along. You'll watch the videos first so that you kind of get a global picture of what we do. And then you will have questions, and you'll be able to join a team meeting. You'll be able to get the feel of the people working, listen to their stories. And yeah, it's just connecting with people. So if you enjoy connecting, it's networking, right? It's networking, it's marketing. We don't do the selling. Our system sells for us. And that is the beauty of this business. So it's automated. So, you put in the work, you connect, you share your stories, you answer questions. When you have a team, you'll be coaching, and we teach you everything. So if you are looking for a new line of work where you can really be valued and be interactive and with a global community, this is great. I mean, I love it. I never would have thought that at 60, I could be in such a fantastic community and have all these people and friends all over the world. It's amazing. It's amazing. I love it. Charlotte.
Thank you so much. Yeah, listen, you guys, I could listen on and on. Yes, this is beautiful. All
You will
right.
sign up, right?
I know. Yeah, this was so much fun. One thing that I'll conclude with, we know that every business needs three aspects. We need the system, we need people, and we need a product, right? Okay, I'll be right there. Okay. And so we need those three aspects to flourish, for any business to flourish. And now, like Lisa mentioned, we have the system, which is already automation working for us, and that's awesome. We have the product, but you do not have to sell the product. Rita talked about that. We do not do the selling, but the product is there. So you see, some of those two are already knocked off. Now we need people. Every business needs people. There is no business you ever do without needing that people aspect in it to flourish, right? So that is what we really coach you on and show you how to do that and get your leads and get your buyers and get people coming into the business and growing together. So we're excited for you to explore this with us. Come on the inside, reach out to any one of us. We are here to answer your questions and to support you get started on your journey to flexibility as well. So thank you so much, friends. This was such a fun discussion. Yes.
Bye.
Bye. Hope you have a beautiful weekend and see you next Saturday. Bye-bye.
Have a good weekend. Bye.
Bye-bye.